What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's me, Mikey Pipes. The following video, YouTube subscriber, been in the house for less than a year. Carbon monoxide monitor went off. Fire department came, condemned the boiler, told them to check it out by a plumber or HVAC guy. And oddly enough, at the same exact time and the same exact day, the house also experiences a mainline sewer stoppage. Here is a video of us checking out the US boiler Burnham X2. It's a beautiful machine. Check this out, how we test and verify, step by step, utilizing the right tools for the job, like combustion analyzers, to prove and document the operation of the boiler. Let's go!
Morning, sir.
Good morning.
How are you? I'm Mike.
Hi.
How are you, sir? You well?
Nice, beautiful home here that looks nothing like the old map view does.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah.
Yeah, let me give you my card. I understand you have some issues dealing with carbon monoxide.
Yeah, and you probably saw that view in the past because this past history of a fire like 2-3 years ago. Last context, we bought the home like 7 months ago, 6-7 months ago.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you. So it's like kind of like a new build, and it's essentially that they've gutted the entire thing.
Okay.
Fire. So yeah, I'll take you down to
Sure, let's go see.
They attributed it to, as you can tell, it's not like ventilation in this room. So since that event happened,
They attribute it to ventilation in this room.
yeah, and that's there's no ventilation. There's no exterior ventilation.
It's just a closet, a
Yeah.
big giant room.
Yeah. So I've cut this door open so that event occurred. And,
Okay.
definitely-
So let's go back to what you were saying. So you bought the house about 7 months ago. How long ago did you move in? About 7 months ago as well?
Yeah, like
Okay.
July.
And basically it was a new construction or a tear down, tear down and they gutted the house.
Yeah, it's
I can
actually-
see the
yeah.
old I-beams here. Okay.
Exactly, and no one's really lived in this house after they installed this unit. So I don't think they've ever.
When was this boiler installed, do you know?
It was during the building unit phases, but
Yeah?
yeah.
Let's see what the date of manufacture is in this thing. 2022. 12/22.
Oh yeah.
So let's take a look at this US Boiler Series X2 205 model with a 140 input BTUs. All right, so quite easy. We have a new homeowner who's been living here for about 7 months. Full gut job, gut renovation. Carbon monoxide detectors went off at the same exact time as a main sewer stoppage. Fire department came here and condemned the boiler as the cause. Let's verify that.
The boiler, right? Like when the gas valve turns on, it starts off very, very low, and it just ramps up. It's like it's crazy. Like obviously, how combustion analyzer,
So what they came here? What did they want to do?
They wanted to actually Well, I know going around the red tag, things, but they shut everything off. They wanted to replace the boiler. They're like,
Who
they were
did?
hitting it,
This company that came in here?
Yeah, they were hitting
They
it.
wanted to replace the boiler.
No, the first thing they wanted to do was inspect the pipes for any leaks, etc. Like the gas leaks, etc. Because we just moved to the house.
Well, first they told him he needed all new gas piping in the whole house. All new gas piping. Didn't look anything. Obviously, brand new house. It passed a garden city inspection.
Yeah, it's.
Just don't mention the name because I'm going to document this.
And I'm gonna stop.
But I've heard of this company before.
Yeah.
They claim to have multiple locations on Long Island, and they hold a guy holding a globe,
Yeah.
right? And so this boiler is only.
It's a couple years old.
It was manufactured 25 months ago, not 25 years ago.
Yeah.
And I gotta tell you, if it looked like this and it was 25 years old, I would say, okay, you give us for another 25.
Yeah. No. Another thing, like I was on the phone. The guy who was telling me that it blew my mind. Like when you first got here, you asked me what's wrong. I wanted him to tell you because I physically wasn't here.
Yes.
So I'd be telling you information, whatever that But anyway, long story short. So I was on the phone with who's talking to the plumber. The guy told him that he needed a Hartman loop on this boiler.
A Hartford loop?
Yeah, sorry, Hartman loop, yeah.
Hartford loop.
Yeah, I was like, you know, crack?
What did he say?
He's like, oh no, well, you know, I'm telling your brother, you know, just what are the options are. I'm like, what are the options? My man has a fucking hot water. I'm sorry.
It's just you.
No,
I'm not the one cursing. You're cursing. It's fine.
I understand the way, you know, the way I talk, you know.
It's okay.
But you know, I'm like,
At least your last name is not Khan.
No. I'm like, my man has a hot water system. I'm like, you know, he's like, oh well, you know, for you know the correct piping, you also gotta do the gas piping. I'm like, my man. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Like you're leading my stray. Like, first of all, do you even know this? You know, the differentiation between a steam system and a hot water system? You telling me now that he needs that? And then I'm like, okay, you know, just do a combustion analysis. I mean, you know, analysis on the boiler, you know, if it's carbon dioxide level, something like that. You know, he said, we don't need to do that.
Oh. By the way, the only reason why I drilled a hole there was so no, I don't need to, but it makes the life easier.
I know, yeah, you can put it in there.
I could go up there, but it's hard to get in there because it's.
Yeah, I know.
You don't need to do a combustion analysis. Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah. And I'm like, for the reason that the carbon monoxide stuff went off, you know, I'm like.
By the way, I'm gonna wager right now. I don't mean to cut you off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wager right now. This is related to the
sewer.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what
I would be surprised if this thing's producing anything.
That's what I told him.
It's a great boiler.
Yeah.
Great manufacturer.
I bought it in like, you know, if you did the first year when you buy a house, PSA, I think you have to build, you can go back to the person who sold you it, you know, make sure it's on par. So if there was an issue with the boiler, they didn't see it, I wanted to just pay it, identify it.
Yeah, precisely.
I have a mixture of these and a mixture of petticoats and bonds. And I have, 21, like 73 families.
You have 7 3 families.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Well, my father.
I would like to have just 1 4 family.
Well,
I have a couple 2 families, but I like to have 1 4 family.
I'm struggling with my one family.
No, it's just getting people to pay. That's the thing, you know.
No. I have an inside connection in New York State. Family health, child and family services.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Where they direct deposit first of the month, even if it's on a Sunday. The money's in the account on a Sunday.
We love Section 8. You know.
No, it's not Section 8. This is New York State Children's and Family Services, where you have people who are developmentally challenged, and they have caseworkers who check on them every single day. It's like independent living for people who are just not all there. You know what I mean, for lack of better words. So I'm trying to be politically correct and not like trying to bash a whole a class of people who are protected. By the way, they are protected.
No, I know. Yeah, no, trust me. I have one of those.
Yeah. Section 8 is different. No. Section 8, they have vouchers and things like that, but no, I like. Yeah. So, by the way, so back to my wager. You know, usually the startup sequence of a heating system, a boiler, for example, or a furnace, that first few minutes, and especially those initial couple seconds, you don't have complete combustion because it's initial light off. Here, we did not peak over like 100 parts per million of carbon dioxide, and right now with it running for about a minute, we're at 28 parts per million of carbon dioxide. So, with that being said, there's no possible way, right? We're going to close that door next because this door is normally closed before this issue occurred to confirm draft and how things are running. But the issue that you were having with the carbon monoxide detectors going off is not that.
Is that a byproduct gas of that?
It's. I'm not going to give you a smoke and mirror and say yes.
Yeah.
It may be.
But
yeah, it may be.
The water, if anything, came up to here. I checked inside there. I'm like, maybe.
Oh, how much cocky was down here?
No, it was just maybe not even.
Was the house up on the other side of the basement?
Yeah.
They got oil over here?
The toilet over there.
Yeah.
Oh, the toilet backed up.
Yeah.
You had no check valve on the water main, huh?
There is a check valve over there, but I don't know.
What?
We need more. What, 18 inches of separate?
Yeah.
18 inches of separate?
Yeah, well, so I saw this. Nice job. You could tell that was an electrician.
Yeah.
He probably wears a thing up his ass when he's working, and his sister's panties.
Yeah.
Electricians do that, by the
Oh,
way.
they do,
Yeah, they think they're prima donnas.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
But a very nice, clean job. So when you see this, you know that the person who did this is not the person who piped in the boiler.
No, this is a contractor.
Yeah. And number one mistake with these Tego air scoops or air scoops, yeah, they're not air separators. Failure to read RTFM. You know what RTFM stands for? Read the factory manual, right? And the manual, it's a piece of paper. It says how to install that. And it says you need to have, I think it's 16 or 18 inches on both sides of this. Because when you make a turn, it like turbulates and does some crazy stuff in there. Yeah. You know, you gotta learn something new every day.
Yeah.
You know what I learned the other day?
Yeah.
That, speaking of Hartford loops, I learned something new the other day, that condensate return lines on steam boilers really should be insulated. And they never are. And you know what's also always guaranteed to happen with condensate drain lines? They leak.
Yeah.
You know why you need to insulate your condensate drain lines?
Well,
A byproduct of boiling water is carbon dioxide. Right? And if you allow carbon dioxide to cool too quickly in that return condensate water, it forms into carbonic acid.
Yeah.
Yes. And carbonic acid will eat the pipe and cause it to erode from inside out. And that's why Dan Holohan and other dead men want you to insulate the condensate return lines. And it makes sense, because that water is close to boiling temperature. Or at temperature. Just need more BTUs to go to 212 liquid to 212 vapor. But yeah, I learned that. And then I did some due diligence on it, and I was like, wow, this is really true. You know, the nerds that get paid like $1 zillion a year and not have private jets, you know. Not me, but you know, not yet at least.
Well, one day.
One day, maybe. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, listen, way everything's going. I mean,
America's winning.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, with all the free money now.
America's winning.
You got people like me that don't know shit about boilers.
America's winning. We're gonna find so much waste.
Well, yeah, he's one of those. He went to Johns Hopkins.
Oh, you're a doctor?
Yeah. I studied neuroscience at Johns Hopkins.
You studied what?
I studied neuroscience at Hopkins.
Neuroscience.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, he's a genius.
I'm a data scientist.
You're a data scientist.
Yeah, that's what they call it.
And his wife's a lawyer.
Yeah. So I work from home. It's great. I don't know shit. So like, see, our skills are complementary. Like, I know about science, but I don't know shit about boilers, but that's where we're really the actual skills on the house.
Well, lifetime landlord, so you know, I mean.
Well, you are him.
Well,
He's more white collar than anything.
Yeah.
He's white collar scientist.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And what is where are you from? Where are you guys from?
My father's from Pakistan, and my mother's from Guyana.
Yeah, but we grew up in
Oh,
You know, my friend Brown Boy is from Guyana.
Really?
Yeah, Brown Boy Leon. He was on the Uncensored channel when I was in St. Thomas with him.
Oh, okay.
He's from Guyana. Yeah. Migrate here the right way, like the way you should. Yeah, from Pakistan. You guys are smart motherfuckers.
Well, I mean.
Well, he's him.
One motherfucker, one guy made it.
So you went to Johns Hopkins.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it was a lot of school.
We also went to Bronx Science High School.
You too?
No, I'm actually,
Just him?
No, just him. No, I went to Van Buren.
You went to Bosie's. Oh, Van Buren. Exactly, I was right.
Yeah, it was survival of the fittest.
Correct.
No, and then I went to trade school, but on Liberty Ave.
So what do you do now? Besides slumlording?
Well, I mean, I was a Mercedes mechanic. Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh my! You know what? I have enough. You don't live in Staten Island, do you?
No, please.
Oh, because I have a subscriber. He's an AMG mechanic, and he lives in Staten Island. And then my neighbor knows him. They work together. My neighbor now does like high-end corporate executive travel. Like he owns jets and like crazy like outfitted sprinters and stuff like that. But he's always outside every single freaking day working on his Mercedes, his Sprinter, changing the oil, putting DF fluid in there. And like, yo, you know you can do a DF delete on it. Like, yeah, but it's brand new. It's a year old. You can't don't delete it.
No. You gotta get rid of this nonsense. It's all EGR system. It's all nonsense and garbage. I mean,
I would
it's
clipboard
just-
the results. Yeah, diesel exhaust fluid.
Yeah. But I mean, it was great when I was younger. I mean, it was a lot of fun. It's just that, as you get older, you go back to the family business. And it's always there, But
You were born here or born there?
okay. Yeah.
So your father's from Pakistan.
Yeah.
And your mother's from Guyana. Not bad. Not bad. And your brothers, right?
Yeah.
They're smart.
Good stuff.
Well, they actually came here legally.
That's the only way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Legally. Yeah. And then made the American dream. Yeah.
White picket fence too?
Huh?
You definitely have a white picket fence somewhere. One of those houses have to have a white picket fence.
Our
Come on, especially in Brooklyn, you have to have a little white picket or fence.
No. I mean, no.
Clipboard.
I mean, I live in Queens. The other brother lives in Garden City. The other two live. My sister lives
Oh, you have two brothers live in Garden City.
Yeah, him and the other one.
Wow.
Live in
Yeah, on the periphery, not in my section.
Yeah, I know, you're right on Old Country Road here, you know?
Yeah,
I'm sure the tax is still hard too.
Oh yeah.
They're hard to swallow. There's nothing wrong with your boiler. Okay?
Just
The old...
Sorry, Joe. The only thing is the amount of ramp up on the gas valve when it's off.
That's fine.
You consider that normal?
It's fine. Yeah. I'll check it a few more times. The only suggestion that I would make for you, and I'm surprised that it was not done already, especially since it's kind of like a new build, but not really, but it's a full cut job. And these villages, they want to jam it so far down your throat, it's going to come out of your asshole. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the only thing which is surprised you don't have, and maybe, just maybe, this wall wasn't there, which I doubt, it probably was.
Yeah.
Right? Was this basement delivered unfinished?
This part. This is the only part.
This was how as is.
Yeah.
So the only thing that you need is a means to bring in fresh combustion air for the boiler.
Yeah.
Now, because this is an unfinished and unconditioned space, it's not directly heated. It's heated by the means of the boiler. Another thing, which I'm shocked that is not done, is nothing's insulated in there.
Yeah.
Right? So, back to what the other company tried selling you, a new gas pipe, a new boiler. There's nothing wrong with the boiler. Hi, it's me, Mikey Pipes.
Oh,
There's nothing wrong with the boiler. There's nothing wrong with the piping. There's nothing wrong with the gas piping. Okay, you shouldn't have galvanized piping inside, but it's not going to fail unless the inspector really has a hard on for the plumber.
Okay.
Right? That's the only reason, but that's fine. Right? But everything here is fine. The thermostat wire holding up the end of between the second and third circulator, that's fugazi, obviously. That should not be like that, but it is. You get cold, you put it on the battery in your jacket. Are you an electrician? That should be properly supported, but I don't think this is doing anything.
Yeah.
Maybe. But look, they actually put a little pipe hanger there. Look. It's a copper pipe strap right there. That's kind of disgusting, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm sure you spent 7 figures for this house.
Yeah.
And that's kind of disgusting.
And they bought the pro prices for this job. Well, if you gotta install a boiler,
But they're kind of smart. Look, they used the compression by male adapter on the drip leg on the temperature for the drip leg on temperature pressure relief valve. That's genius.
No, I know.
You don't got to cut this to take that replace that relief valve.
No, I know.
I wonder if it's the right relief valve. What do you think?
Probably a factory supply. They've 30.
Why doesn't it say? We have 500,000 BTUs, relief valve, temp, steam, and thermal expansion, water rated, 150, oh there it is, okay, I was looking for that right there. 150 PSI, 210 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. And now part of our other, there it is. And that is a 30 PSI relief valve. Yep.
Initially, also another thing, when his draft, the spill switch in the back, that tripped once.
Really?
Yeah.
Not too shabby, huh? Off camera, we spoke about a few things like draft and the spill switch going out once in the 7 months they've resided at the home. Lack of combustion air and how to install it. If you live in the Long Island, New York City metropolitan area and you're tired of getting bamboozled by your HVAC contractor, I want you to pick up the phone and give me a call at 516-348-6400. Or save time. Book online at pipedoc.net. I'll catch you in the next one. Be well. God bless. Stay safe.